What is going on, guys? My name is Jordan and welcome to the Gaming Setup. So I think we're going to start from left to right and then the prices will accumulate at the bottom of the screen. Starting off, we have the Creative A60s. Now personally, these I don't use so much, but are great when combined with the Akai. And they are just brilliant desktop speakers. Moving on, as you can see, we're starting off with the lesser meaningful things, such as Google and Alexa. Now this right here is quite possibly the best keyboard that I own. It's the Razer Black Widow Tournament Edition Chroma V2. And if you're going for a keyboard, I would recommend this one, but bear in mind, it's very loud. So moving on, the Akai Professional MIDI Mini Keyboard Mark II. This and FL Studio 20, absolute godsend. A lot of the lo-fi music that you've probably heard on the channel is mine, but I say a lot, it's really not a lot. But it's good, it works well, I like it. Now the Homelink keyboard, absolute trash. It's quiet, which is always nice for streaming, but other than that, it's terrible to play. I hate playing on it, but I still have it for streaming, but now I have a different streaming keyboard, so it's okay. Next up, this monstrosity. This is literally just a laptop in case everything else fails and I need to get something done. This is what I'll do it on. It's awful. Next up, on the lesser important side of things, and I say that because I never use it, is this Xbox controller rechargeable thing. I play with my Xbox controllers plugged in. I prefer it this way because I don't have to think about anything. You know, battery's dying, whatever. I just connect up a wire and I play. Call me old fashioned. Next up, coming up with an absolute godsend of a mouse, the Razer Abyssus Mirror Special Edition. It's great. It's customizable, apart from the RGBs, and I've had it for years and will still continue to use it. I'm just testing the waters with another mouse right now. Now this is a wireless mouse, nothing special about it. I hate wireless mice. They're great for video editing, photo editing, or just doing work. The second you want a game, you are at a bare disadvantage, my friend, and it's not fun. Don't use wireless mice for gaming. Logitech mouse, again, it's meh. It served me for a long time until I got the Abyssus and changed things up. Now the thing that got me started, the Elgato, but not the HD60. I had like an original one, but this is the HD60 because it's such an upgrade. There are better ones out there, but this one's great, and I would definitely recommend it. Anything that you see which is remotely console related is filmed on this. Next up, we have Sony's foldable headphones. These are great if you're going on like journeys, travels, whatever, but as far as a computer headset goes, personally they're not for me. And lastly of this section, I know guys, we're moving on to that very soon, but lastly of this section, we have my Toshiba 500 gig hard drive. Why do I have this? Because it's external and has a bunch of computer backups from the past on. Now for the setup. First of all, I've got my Arrow pop figure. Starting off with the monitors, we have this one and this one. These are the Philips 227E. They're both 60Hz, 1920 by 1080. It's the perfect monitor. Please get them. They are not only affordable, but show amazing graphics. Although I will admit, it's nothing compared to this one. This is the Acer Nitro VG271P at 144Hz. Now I've been asked this question before, so I'm going to clean things up. Why do I need 3 monitors? Okay, hear me out. The game on this one, perfect gaming monitor. Streamlabs on this one means I can check if the stream's okay and I can chat to you guys whilst it's all going live. And the third one, for music, internet, literally anything I need to do, which would just be a hindrance for chat to see, happens on this monitor. This one's always being captured. They can always see this one, whether it's for Kahoot games, Minecraft, or just whatever I'm streaming. Sometimes I'll even have like a third-party color corrector on here if the webcam's on and I just want to make it look a little bit nicer. But other than that, that's all I can really say for the monitors. They are awesome. Next up, we have the microphone. But this isn't what you're hearing right now. If you wonder what I'm recording on right now, as for visuals and audio, it's a Nikon D3300. Great camera, would recommend. But back to the microphone. It's a Trust GTX 252 Emitter Plus streaming microphone. It's very good, comes with the mic arm, but doesn't come with a pop filter. Well, actually it does, it's just not a very nice one. This one that I got cost me like £10, and it's really good, so just buy that. Next up, we have the HyperX Alloy Core RGB Gaming Membrane Keyboard. It's hella nice, and really quiet, which is excellent for streaming. Although it's missing an F10 key, don't know where that is. As for my mouse mat, it's RGB on the side, but would I recommend getting one of these ones? I don't know. They collect so much dust and it's so difficult to get off. It's just incomprehensible. But if you do want one, I'll find one and link it down below. They're really, really nice. Next up, we have the Razer Death Adder Essential. It's hella good. Great for all of your PvPing needs. It's hella good. You should get one. Next up, we got my webcam. It's a Logitech HD webcam C615 Fold and Go. It's so good, 1080p quality, and I'd recommend it to anyone thinking of starting YouTube or Twitch. Same with the ring light behind. Next up, the best part about this setup is the Hydro Flask. Guys, I'm kidding. It's what's underneath the Hydro Flask. Hey. That's me. We have this headset, or at least the stand it stands on. They're really, really cheap online. You can get one basically anywhere. Very, very good quality, and it just makes your headsets look a lot better. I think a friend of mine has one like hang off the side of his desk. I really like that design. I just feel like I'd mess it up if I tried to put a hole in my desk, because that's just me. But still, great stand, makes your setup look a lot better. And now for the headset that's resting on it. It's the Fusion gaming headset with detachable mic. It's very, very good, but if you use it for Xbox, get an adapter. But sound quality is immense, and I couldn't recommend it enough. Next up, we've got iPhone earphones. Why do I use these? Personally, to me, earphones look the best on stream, and they're just the most comfortable. I don't really like having headsets on me. I don't know why, it's just something I've never really liked. They hurt my head. I get headaches. Earphones are the way to go. But again, it's all personal preference. But speaking of earphones, let's forget about the setup for a second. We have these bad boys. Great for video calls or listening to music, as there would be. I am very pro Apple in some departments. Others, not so much. Same goes for the Apple Watch. Now, personally, this watch is an absolute savior. My phone is always on the brink of death. I can have it across the room and still get my notifications and basically do anything I would ever need to. It's very, very handy. All the cool kids have them. That's not true. I don't know one cool person that has one of these, apart from me, obviously. That's a joke. Please don't cancel me. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, we have the Xbox. Now, it's nothing fancy. No Series X. Personally, I own a Microsoft Xbox One S with 1TB. We have the Oculus Quest and its touch controllers. They're absolutely brilliant, and I would recommend getting one. It's such a fun time. It's simple. Turn it on and play. No messing about. Unless you want to play PC games, then you need to get a certain cable, which I'll link in the description, and you have access to the whole Steam library, the whole Oculus Store library, and anything else you can find which suits it, which is most of SideQuest. Next up, we have the green screen. Now, its purpose is exactly what it does. It sits behind your chair and is extremely chroma keyable as long as you don't wear green. It's super helpful, great for some streams, great for some recording. I know you've seen it here on the channel, and it's a lot of fun. As well as the chair, I've had for a long time, should probably get a new one, but it's extremely comfy. Now for the moment you've all been waiting for. What the hell is inside that PC and what makes it so good? Let me show you. Now I'm going to go through all of this, and if you guys think I missed anything, tell me in the comments down below. Let's get into it. So for starters, the motherboard. An Asus Prime H3110 Plus R2.0. The processor is an Intel Core i7 9700. The RAM, Corsair Vengeance LPX 16GB. Basically, I have two memory slots on the motherboard, filled up with two 8GB of RAM. Works brilliantly for streaming. Does that sound like I know what I'm doing? I hope it does. Storage. I have a Seagate Barracuda 2TB internal hard drive, as well as a 238GB data hard drive. And you guys have already seen the 500GB external. Now for the graphics card. I've kind of touched on this topic a little bit on stream, as we like to talk about a lot of things over there. If you haven't checked out the stream, make sure you do. Again, links down below. But the graphics card, we have an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 2070 Super. It's insane. I cannot express how good this graphics card really is. Please get one. Actually, I don't think you can. A lot of them are out of stock, but when they come back into stock, please get one. They're so good. As for my case, Corsair Carbide Series 175R RGB tempered glass mid-tower ATX gaming case. Now there are things I missed out there, things which I felt weren't as important. If you feel like they are, go ahead and ask me in the comments and I'll do my best to answer them. But that has been everything. Not to forget, so thank you all for watching. This video has been super fun to make and very long awaited, so I'm sorry it took this long, but thank you for 100 subscribers and 100 followers. We just hit that on Twitch, which is very pog. So thanks. I will see you on the next one. If you did enjoy, remember to smash that like button. If you're new to the channel, remember to subscribe. And for now, goodbye.